If you're a network marketer, let me ask you two really important questions if you want to build success long term. Number one, what do you feel is the best method to use to create a successful network marketing business? Could it be like old-fashioned 3-foot rule, friends and family? Could it be more modern paid advertising, Instagram? Bring that answer to your head for me, and then let me ask you the really important question that'll teach you something really useful. Why do you think that's the method's the best? Like, why is that? I ask you that typically because most network marketers I speak to, it's someone else has given them that answer. Like, so they see somebody else doing big things in their company on Instagram. So you feel like, oh, I should be doing that. Or your upline or company training is like 3-foot rule, friends and family. So you're like, oh, I should be doing that. That's the best method. Now, the problem when someone else has made that choice for you or pressured you into feeling like that's the way it should be is if you don't enjoy that method, none of them, I don't care what they are, I don't care who's told you different, they're wrong, it's never going to work for you long term. Why? Human nature. Like, if I told you the only way to be healthy was to eat less lettuce and nothing else but lettuce for the rest of your life, there isn't a human being alive, apart from someone who has a fetish with lettuce, that's going to survive on that, right? There's going to be a point in time where that person says, you know what, I may have lost some poundage, but I'm miserable. Man, I am miserable. I want to eat a bit of cake and be happy. Do you know what I mean, right? There's got to be that balance between, yeah, we've got to put some work in. We've also got to look forward to what we're doing in the day as well. See, I don't want you to be in a situation where your network marketing business owns you. You don't own it. Think about why most people, including yourself, got involved in this industry. It's to create freedom typically, right? We want some kind of choice. I want to be able to leave a job that I feel constricted or restricted in. I want to be able to pursue a career or a business that gives me the freedom of choice, the ability to do what I want to do with who I want to do it in, right? So if you're in this situation where no matter how much money you're making and what rank you're getting, if you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, I've got to be able to make 50 cold calls, I've got to be able to go do whatever method it is, right? And I hate it. You're going to reach a point like with the lettuce where you say enough is enough. I don't care what the money or the rank is. I want to be happy. Like above everything else in life, you need to be happy. So why am I telling you this? Because I want to see you succeed. I'm not trying to sponsor you into anything, right? I know this is going to work for you. So what I want you to do is I want you to have a long, hard look at the way you're building your network marketing business and ask yourself, did you really choose those methods? Even if you didn't or you did, would you enjoy doing those? Can you see yourself doing those methods for the next 6 months, 6 years? Would you actually get up and say, you know what, yeah, good days and bad days, but overall, I enjoy the challenge, I enjoy this method, right? I love creating content, if I use myself as an example. So I love getting in front of the camera and shooting videos. I love recording podcasts. I love doing live stuff on Facebook and whatever, right? So content creation works really well for me. Why? You can feel my passion. It isn't just that I'm teaching you something useful that makes you think, okay, how can I build my business better? You can tell that I love what I do. I bring a passion and enthusiasm, which hopefully rubs off on you, and then you go do bigger and better things, right? If I was in front of the camera and I went, let me ask you a question, let's get this over with, you'd be like, oh man, I want to watch that guy again, right? It brings me down. He doesn't like what he does. Why do you think people will feel any differently about you and your business? You think you can hide it so well that you hate what you do? Absolutely not. People will hear it in your voice, see it in your body language, read between the lines in your text message, and whatever method you use. If you don't enjoy it a little bit, you won't be consistent, number one. So nothing works if you don't work it right. And number two, even if you're consistent and you force that lettuce down your throat every day, people will tell that you're miserable and no one will want to join someone that looks like they're down in the dumps all the time, right? So the good news is, moving forward, if you're in a situation where you go, oh yeah, I didn't really pick this, I kind of feel forced into that, there's so many methods you can choose. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. If you want to go old school, by all means go old school. But there's so many different methods that you can look at and you can pick. And then because you know you've made an informed choice, you can actually drive some depth and expertise in that method. It's no good doing 2 YouTube videos and then quitting, 2 phone calls and then quitting. None of that stuff's going to work without depth. So what I want you to do once you've made this choice is make a decision that you're going to become a master in that method. You're going to figure it out. You're going to find someone doing great things with those methods. You're going to learn from them. You're going to buy a course, get a coach, whatever it may be. But you're going to start to treat that method like a business owner, get serious about it, get educated, take action. And with that consistency, like anything else, you're going to get great at what you practice at. So pick that method and dive in. Hopefully that was useful. Was that something maybe hopefully liberating, make you put a method down that you've been forced into for some time? Maybe made you think a little bit awkward, but difficult. Oh, I got to change methods. Well, sooner the better, right? Sooner you start, sooner you can get to the finish line. If you did, I'd love to see a comment, love the like on the video. It helps me reach more people. And if you do like my training, I'd love to sit down with you for longer than 5 or 6 minutes on here. I've recorded a training which you can attend this week. It's a web class. And it's how I've sponsored so many people in network marketing. You know, people always ask me, how did you go from 328 no's in a row to sponsoring nearly 800 people? I give an overview of the methods that I use. It works in any network marketing business. I've seen this work in many, many, many businesses around the world, many different countries. If you speak English so you understand me, that method is something that you can learn from and hopefully find useful in your network marketing business. If you're a subscriber, I'll catch you on the next one. As always, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. Have a fantastic day and bye for now.